Try to gather info about data recovery plan. A data recovery plan is a documented, structured approach for responding to unforeseen events that cause data loss. This could involve hardware failure, accidental deletion, or cyber attacks. The plan typically includes identification of critical data, knowing what data must be protected, regular backups, setting up scheduled and automatic backups to secure locations, disaster recovery processes, procedures to restore data from backups, testing and updates, regular testing of the recovery plan to ensure its effectiveness and updating it as technology or business needs change. Learn more about the data footprints generated via social media platforms. What harm it can make to you. Create a poster highlighting all the key points which must be kept in mind while making any post social media to ensure your safety. Create awareness among your students group to protect your friends from being a victim of cybercrime. Data footprints on social media refer to the information that individuals leave online through actions such as posts, likes, comments, and shares. This information can be used to profile individuals and can sometimes lead to harmful consequences like identity theft, personal attacks, or manipulation. Creating a poster for social media safety. For the poster, you'd want to highlight, think before you post, consider the sensitivity and permanence of the information, adjust privacy settings, limit who can see your information, avoid sharing personal details like your address, phone number, or financial information. Recognize scams, be cautious of suspicious links and offers, educate yourself on platform policies, understand how your data can be used by the platform. It is important to keep all your personal documents safe. For the same purpose, create e-copies of all of your documents. Create an account on DigiLocker, an Indian government site to store your personal documents, and upload your documents there to prevent them from data loss. Know more about the website DigiLocker VerticalBar free, secure, flexible, and easy to use application. Do the same with all the documents of your family members under guidance of your parents to prevent any misplacement of important document. Creating e-copies of important personal documents and storing them securely is indeed a smart practice to safeguard against loss or damage. DigiLocker, a platform provided by the Indian government, offers a convenient and secure way to store and access digital copies of various documents such as Aadhaar card, driving license, PAN card, educational certificates, and more. To get started with DigiLocker, follow these steps. Create an account, visit the DigiLocker website, https://digilocker.gov.in/right and sign up for an account using your mobile number, verify mobile number, enter your mobile number and verify it using the OTP, one-time password, sent to your phone. Set up username and password. Choose a username and password for your DigiLocker account. Make sure to keep this information secure. Document upload. Once logged in, you can start uploading your documents. Scan or take photos of your documents and upload them to your DigiLocker account. Ensure that the documents are clear and legible. Verify documents. If applicable, some documents may require verification. Follow the provided instructions to complete the verification process. For example, Aadhaar card can be automatically fetched and linked to your DigiLocker account if your mobile number is linked to Aadhaar. Access anytime, anywhere. Once uploaded, your documents will be securely stored in your DigiLocker account. You can access them anytime, anywhere using your login credentials. To extend this practice to your family members' documents, discuss with your parents about the importance of digitizing and securely storing family members' documents. Assist them in creating DigiLocker accounts if they don't have one already. Help them upload their documents to their respective DigiLocker accounts, ensuring they understand the process and the importance of maintaining security. By following these steps, you can ensure that all your personal and family documents are safely stored and easily accessible whenever needed, reducing the risk of misplacement or loss. How is data analysis different from data interpretation? Explain with the help of an example. Data analysis and data interpretation are two distinct but interconnected stages in the process of deriving insights from data. Data analysis involves the systematic examination of raw data with the aim of identifying patterns, trends, and relationships. It often involves techniques such as statistical analysis, data mining, and visualization to summarize and understand the characteristics of the data. Example of data analysis. Let us consider a scenario where a retail company wants to analyze its sales data to understand customer buying patterns. The company collects data on sales transactions, including information such as product purchased, purchase date, customer demographics, and purchase amount. In the data analysis stage, the company may perform various tasks such as descriptive statistics, calculating measures like mean, median, and mode to understand the central tendency of purchase amounts, data visualization, creating charts or graphs to visualize sales trends over time, popular products or customer segments, correlation analysis, identifying relationships between different variables, such as the correlation between customer age and purchase frequency, through data analysis. The company gains insights into the historical sales data, identifies patterns, and understands the overall sales performance. Data interpretation, on the other hand, involves making sense of the results obtained from data analysis. It focuses on understanding the implications of the findings and answering questions such as, what does the data mean? Or, what actions should be taken based on the analysis? Example of data interpretation. Continuing with the retail company example, after analyzing the sales data, the company may interpret the findings to make strategic decisions. For instance, identifying peak sales periods, the data analysis reveals that sales spike during holiday seasons. The interpretation could be that the company should ramp up marketing efforts and stock inventory accordingly during these periods. Understanding customer preferences, analysis shows that a certain demographic group prefers a particular product category. The interpretation could be to tailor marketing campaigns and product offerings to better cater to this segment. Forecasting future sales, based on historical sales trends and patterns identified through analysis, the company interprets that sales are likely to increase in the upcoming quarter. This interpretation could inform decisions related to budget allocation, staffing, and inventory management.